Types of body shapes. Many people today express significant concern about their physical appearance and body shape. Everybody is beautiful. Bodies are wonderfully diverse in shape and size, contributing to our individuality. There's no such thing as an average or typical body. Some of us are curvier. Some have narrower hips or broader shoulders. We each have unique proportions. To understand your body type, consider the relationship between your waist size and your upper and lower body proportions, along with your typical fat distribution. It's also advisable to measure your waist circumference to assess potential health risks. This measurement should be taken at your belly button. A healthy waist circumference is generally considered to be under 35 inches for women and under 40 inches for men. What factors influence your body's shape? Certain aspects of your physique are determined by your bone structure. For instance, some individuals possess a more curvaceous figure with fuller buttocks and a pronounced spinal curvature. Others may have broader hips, shorter legs, or longer torsos. Your height also contributes to your overall body shape. Genetic factors influence how our bodies accumulate and store fat. Body fat distribution often varies significantly among individuals. Some individuals tend to store fat primarily in their midsection, while others accumulate weight in their thighs, legs, or arms. Hormonal factors also contribute to body shape. Stress, for instance, can stimulate the release of cortisol, a hormone potentially linked to fat accumulation around vital organs in the midsection. This hormonal change might result in a change in body shape. Estrogen and progesterone, hormones produced by the reproductive organs, also influence fat storage. Estrogen, for example, may lead to fat storage in the lower abdomen. Is it possible to change body shape over time? Aging is a primary factor influencing changes in shape and size. Older adults often have increased body fat due to slower metabolisms and muscle loss. Reduced mobility from aging may lead to a less active lifestyle and potential weight gain. Height can also decrease with age, often starting after age 30, altering overall appearance. A 2016 review suggests menopause alters body shape and fat distribution, often shifting weight to the abdomen. Body shape changes with weight fluctuations, but these alterations are usually minor. This is because fat storage patterns and bone structure generally remain consistent. However, it is important to remember that much of what determines your physique is established by your bone structure, genetics, and overall build. How to measure your body dimensions. Perhaps you immediately recognized your body type from the provided categories, or perhaps you did not. If you require assistance, you may find it helpful to take your measurements and use those figures as a guide. Your measurements can also be beneficial for general clothing shopping, irrespective of the body type category. Here is a guide on how to accurately take your measurements. Shoulders. For this measurement, assistance from a friend or trusted individual is recommended. Have them measure across your back from one shoulder to the other. Bust. Place one end of the measuring tape at the fullest part of your bust, then wrap it around yourself, ensuring it passes under your armpits and around your shoulder blades. Waist. Wrap the measuring tape around your natural waistline, the area above your navel but below your rib cage, as if it were a belt. To easily locate your natural waistline, consider bending slightly to the side. A small crease will likely appear, indicating your natural waistline. Hips. Place one end of the measuring tape at the front of one hip, then wrap the tape around yourself, ensuring it passes over the fullest part of your buttocks. The UK's National Institute for Health and Care Excellence, NICE, recommends that all adults maintain a waist circumference less than half their height to mitigate serious health risks. For a 72-inch tall man, an ideal waist circumference is under 36 inches. For a 62-inch tall woman, it should be under 31 inches. A more precise assessment utilizes the waist-to-hip ratio, which considers fat distribution around the hips and buttocks. A healthy waist-to-hip ratio for women is generally 0.85 or less, though this varies with ethnicity, environmental factors, and other variables. The waist-to-hip ratio is calculated by dividing waist circumference by hip circumference. Its value lies in its cost-effectiveness in evaluating body fat distribution and its established correlation with cardiovascular and metabolic diseases, heart disease, premature mortality, and fertility risks. A lower the waist-to-hip ratio, approximately 0.7, is associated with increased attractiveness, corresponding to the classic hourglass figure. Evolutionary psychology suggests that this ratio may be a visual indicator of health and fertility. A comprehensive assessment of obesity risk requires consideration of multiple factors. While body type may provide some indication, a thorough evaluation incorporating body composition, metabolic markers, and overall health status is essential. Women exhibit a wide variety of body shapes due to variations in fat distribution, influenced by hormones such as estrogen. While genetics significantly impact body shape, overall health is also determined by lifestyle, metabolic health, and genetic factors. A key indicator of health is the amount of visceral fat, which surrounds vital organs and is linked to increased risks of heart attack, stroke, and high blood pressure. Visceral fat is often estimated using measurements such as waist circumference, waist-to-hip ratio, and waist-to-height ratio. Body types that store fat around the midsection may be more susceptible to obesity-related health risks, as excess fat in this area is associated with conditions like cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes. Studies suggest a correlation between abdominal obesity and an increased risk of certain cancers, such as colon and breast cancer. Excess abdominal fat may sometimes exert pressure on the diaphragm, potentially affecting breathing. It is important to remember that while body shape can indicate potential health risks, overall health and fitness are more crucial. A healthy diet with portion control, regular exercise, and stress management can significantly lessen health concerns related to body shape. A 2004 study noted that historical descriptions of women's bodies often used categories like triangle, rectangle, diamond, oval, and hourglass.